Alright, Far Cry 2. What can I say about this game? Well, other than the fact that it's really good, it's, sequel to the original Far Cry, which I really never played, but this one's different, set in Africa. You take the role as a mercenary sent to kill the jackal, and right off, you get malaria, and you actually meet the guy. But seeing as how he doesn't kill you, that leaves you the opportunity to go in and kill him later. You can pick or choose your character from, I guess, several different choices. Everybody from different countries. I say for a shooter, a first-person shooter set in Africa, there are a lot of white people in this game, which is kind of strange because pretty much where you are, there's nothing but mercenaries around. And the map, it's a basic sandbox game where it's pretty much go anywhere. It's a beautiful game, beautiful looking. You go from your desert regions to jungle, mostly jungle, but you do find your arid desert regions. And pretty much anywhere you go, there's somebody trying to kill you. But first off, after you wake up in this little room, you meet the jackal, and he leaves you alive. And you're in this town where there's supposed to be a ceasefire. There's two factions fighting one another, and depending on who you kill or how many individuals you kill, right off in the beginning, that depends on who you work for. So, you make your way downstairs. Pick up a hand and make your way downstairs, and you see them through the door. Two factions fighting. There's the guys on the left versus the guys on the right. And depending on who you kill the most of, that's who you're gonna work for. And they pretty much pay you with diamonds. There's no cash currency. All the money you make is diamonds, and you go in, and or if you can find a weapon shop, because there's several around in different areas. You can buy different weapons. You can, depending on who you work for, you take missions from them. They pay you. They pay pretty well. And you can also find diamonds. You're supposed to supplement your income. Find diamonds everywhere, and there's like at least 191, 199, something like that, beryllium cases around to find these diamonds in, and you get 2 diamonds per case, which is okay. You got a GPS and a map to help you make your way around, and that's how you find the diamonds. Also, there's a little green dot on the thing, and there's a little GPS system in each of the vehicles you drive around in. There's mostly Jeeps. I found a dune buggy. There's also the little boat craft, but all of them have a little GPS system, and little light starts flashing when you're close to diamonds, and the closer you get, the more it flashes. It's a little hint: when you get close, turn around slowly in a circle, and when the light turns a solid green, then head in that direction real slowly, and the thing beeps whether you're using it or not, your GPS. So if you're on top of a diamond, or right on top of it, it'll beep. So that's one way to find diamonds. The way to get different weapons is to pick them up off the guys on the ground once you kill them. But those weapons are not in good shape. You get maybe 2-3 reloads before it starts to jam. And you can press the button to unjam it, but after a while of continuous use, it will explode on you. The health system is interesting. You get these little syringes to stab yourself with, give yourself full health. Other than that, if you take too much damage, i.e. getting shot at, because that happens everywhere you go, you press your heal button, and the guy will dig a bullet out of his body, out of his arm, hand, leg, anywhere, He'll set a broken arm or use some matches to cauterize the wound, stop the bleeding, which is really cool. Other than that, God, what else is there? I talked about the weapons. Great. There's a lot of them. A lot of them you can buy. A lot of them you can find. They break. Um, diamonds everywhere. Jeeps, vehicles everywhere. Everywhere you go, everybody's trying to kill you. There's not much of a story per se, or at least they don't, um, you know, they don't convey it very well. I'll say, from a design standpoint, the story is told in, I guess, loading scenes, either because, well, there are safe houses around the map everywhere, and you can take these safe houses. You have to take these safe houses. So you get in a gunfight and you're on a mission and you go down. As long as you take a safe house close to where you are, like a buddy you can find somewhere, anywhere. You're not always gonna find them, but I mean, you'll find them in, like, I guess, these loading areas. So like if you take a safe house, you can sleep and save afterwards. Or if you can take a bus around, instead of letting you warp, they'll let you take a bus around. And that's one of the loading scenes, or when you sleep, and they tell stories, or some of the story, through there. And it's not done very well because it's all text, and like I said, from a design standpoint, it's pretty bad because the text is white and the backgrounds, because it's a jungle or a forest or desert, the text blends in with the background, so you can't really read it. And yeah, you end up, I guess, either through taking safe houses or doing missions, you end up with more buddies than you know, or than you end up finding personally. So I mean, it's not too bad. You can take side missions, depending on what mission you take, but missions you can only do one at a time, I found out, which isn't too cool, because if you take a mission from the group you're working for, and you end up going to a gun store and try and take a mission, that'll cancel the first one out. But the missions from the gun store seem to be, somebody's trying to undercut the guy, and you pretty much have to go around, find the moving target. It's a moving target. You gotta find the truck that's coming in and destroy it, so you can easily set up on a road once you get close to where it's coming and ambush it. But that's not easy because they're never alone, and every checkpoint in the game is manned. So everybody's trying to kill you, and the AI is good, but not that good, because I've run up on a couple of people, and it took them a couple of seconds to realize, hey, we need to be shooting at you. So other than that, you can burn almost anything, either through your little Molotov cocktails, or flamethrower, or there are propane tanks lying around, or other gas tanks lying around. You can blow them up, and once they do, they set everything on fire. It burns a small area, and it can, I'd say, get out of control, but it won't burn everywhere, but it does help in killing the enemy. So if you don't know where someone is and you're in a dry area, actually, you can burn any place, even the forest areas. They just don't burn as wide. But other than that, when you get in gunfights, it's hard to find the enemy, or to see them at a distance, which makes it, it kind of sucks. But all you have to do is look for them, listen for the gunshots. Actually, you have to stand out and wait for them to shoot you to figure out where they are. But other than that, good game. I liked it. It's a hardcore game for all you hardcore first-person shooters out there. It's not short, but I suppose it can be. It's I guess around 20 hours, or it can be. But so Far Cry 2 is a great game. Go out there, get it if you don't have it. Other than that, hey, Far Cry 2.